The one thing, the surprisingly simple truth behind extraordinary results. Gary Keller. Work is a rubber ball. If you drop it, it will bounce back. The other four balls, family, health, friends, integrity, are made of glass. If you drop one of these, it will be irrevocably scuffed, nicked, perhaps even shattered. Multitasking is a lie. It's an effective way to get less done. People do not decide their futures, they decide their habits, and their habits decide their futures. A life worth living might be measured in many ways, but the one way that stands above all others is living a life of no regrets. Your next step is simple. You are the first domino. I cannot believe that the purpose of life is to be happy. I think the purpose of life is to be useful, to be responsible, to be compassionate. It is, above all, to matter, to count, to stand for something, to have made some difference that you lived at all. It is not that we have too little time to do all the things we need to do, it is that we feel the need to do too many things in the time we have. Extraordinary results happen only when you give the best you have to become the best you can be at your most important work. You need to be doing fewer things for more effect instead of doing more things with side effects. The path of mastering something is the combination of not only doing the best you can do at it, but also doing it the best it can be done. You can become successful with less discipline than you think, for one simple reason: success is about doing the right thing, not about doing everything right. A different result requires doing something different. Don't let small thinking cut your life down to size. Think big, aim high, act bold, and see just how big you can blow up your life. Imagine life is a game in which you are juggling 5 balls. The balls are called work, family, health, friends, and integrity. And you're keeping all of them in the air. But one day you finally come to understand that work is a rubber ball. If you drop it, it will bounce back. The other 4 balls, family, health, friends, integrity, are made of glass. If you drop one of these, it will be irrevocably scuffed, nicked, perhaps even shattered. Focus is a matter of deciding what things you're not going to do. We are kept from our goal, not by obstacles but by a clear path to a lesser goal. Anyone who dreams of an uncommon life eventually discovers there is no choice but to seek an uncommon approach to living it. Happiness happens when you have a bigger purpose than having more fulfills, which is why we say happiness happens on the way to fulfillment. Extraordinary results are directly determined by how narrow you can make your focus. When you spread yourself out, you end up spread thin. The path to more is through less. Activity is often unrelated to productivity. Busyness rarely takes care of business. Things don't matter equally. Success is found in doing what matters most. Success is about doing the right thing, not about doing everything right. A balanced life is a lie. Extraordinary results require focused attention and time. Time on one thing means time away from another. This makes balance impossible. Big thoughts go nowhere without bold action. What is the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary? Until my one thing is done, everything else is a distraction. Visualizing the process, Breaking a big goal down into the steps needed to achieve it helps engage the strategic thinking you need to plan for and achieve extraordinary results. If disproportionate results come from one activity, then you must give that one activity disproportionate time. The people who achieve extraordinary results don't achieve them by working more hours. They achieve them by getting more done in the hours they work. Taking complete ownership of your outcomes by holding no one but yourself responsible for them is the most powerful thing you can do to drive your success. One yes must be defended over time by 1,000 no's. When you give your one thing your most emphatic yes and vigorously say no to the rest, extraordinary results become possible. High achievement and extraordinary results require big energy. The trick is learning how to get it and keep it. It is those who concentrate on but one thing at a time who advance in this world. The truth is that things don't matter equally and success is found in doing what matters most. While decisions tap our willpower, the food we eat is also a key player in our level of willpower. Be like a postage stamp, stick to one thing until you get there. So the more things you do, the less successful you are at any one of them. Purpose, meaning, significance, these are what make a successful life. Seek them and you will most certainly live your life out of balance, crisscrossing an invisible middle line as you pursue your priorities. The act of living a full life by giving time to what matters is a balancing act. Don't fear big. Fear mediocrity. Fear waste. Fear the lack of living to your fullest. If you can honestly say, this is where I'm meant to be right now, doing exactly what I'm doing, then all the amazing possibilities for your life become possible. Multitasking is merely the opportunity to screw up more than one thing at a time. You do the right thing and then you do the next right thing. Over time it adds up, and the geometric potential of success is unleashed. If today your company doesn't know what its one thing is, then the company's one thing is to find out. It ain't what you don't know that gets you into trouble. It's what you know for sure that just ain't so. We are kept from our goal, not by obstacles but by a clear path to a lesser goal. People who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the only ones who do. Lacking a clear formula for making decisions, we get reactive and fall back on familiar, comfortable ways to decide what to do. Pinballing through our day like a confused character in a B-horror movie, we end up running up the stairs instead of out the front door. The best decision gets traded for any decision.